Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. You most probably know me from TikTok on the Persona side as Low Res Morgana, but for the community I'm making this for, I am known as the Hypersonic Brainwave Scrambler, and I am in the top 22 for the leaderboard. I'm also a very well-known bug hunter for the games. I just had to explain this because I'm gonna bet a lot of people are gonna think, "Oh, is this Persona content?" But no, it's not. So just had to give that warning to people. Anyway, let's move on with the actual video. Alright, the bubble grenade has got to be the worst weapon in Paint Warfare, rated last on the community made tier list. The reason why it's bad is because it's the worst one for the explosion slot. In the explosion slot, you got black hole guns, explosives, pretty much crazy stuff, but smoke bombs, not the best. The stats is where we really need to talk about because the stats for this thing are, well, kind of weird. The description for it is kind of simple actually. Conceal your tracks with this bubble smoke grenade. And it's single fire explosion in a poisonous gas, and it does 10 damage to anyone that's in it, which is kind of a lie. You can walk through it perfectly fine. Your teammates can walk through it perfectly fine, and well, even turrets can be in it perfectly fine. The issue is its size and damage, which are kind of lacking. It doesn't do a lot of damage, and you kind of just can just shoot, well, any of the other fucking explosives into it and just, well, kill whoever was hiding in it. You can't really use it to conceal stuff. I mean, I found uses, in fact, if you see in the background, I use it to cover up the flag. So whoever walks into it just takes a constant stream of damage. But it really isn't the best. Even in combat, even right now, I'm trying to use it for combat. It's just better to shoot the people. Well, yet again, I'm using the Falcon, so, you know. But there's even more things to talk about. Like how many ways you can just get out of it. Also, you have no movement. Explosives are normally used for two things: killing and very high vertical. But with this, you get no movement. All you get is dinky little damage and a bubble that isn't that freaking big. And also, without movement, you can get caught out really quickly and have a loadout with no movement. But honestly, let me just show you all the ways you can escape out of the freaking bubble or just go around it. This list is all the ways you can just escape it, go around it, or go right above it. Like, this list is pretty big, and some of these maps are pretty big, so there are tons of ways of just completely dodging this freaking thing. And it doesn't even help that its projectile speed is one of the slowest in the game. Like, it will run the freaking black hole for its money? I think the black hole has the same distance as it. But it's, but there are ways we could find uses for it. Like in the next section, for its loadouts. Well, loadouts we can do with this. It took me a bit to find some loadouts that would work with this thing. Because, oh boy. So first up, we have the discounted sniper. In fact, as you can see mostly in the background of the previous parts, this was the loadout I was running. It uses the Falcon for its very high damage output, the teleport to get out of quick situations or to hide it in the smoke. The dash is nice to have just for a quick little movement since, you got lack of movement, and same with the boots. The flaws with this is your only reliable damage source is the Falcon, and all this stuff was recorded on a MacBook, with a dinky little trackpad, so it's kind of hard to hit people with it in general. So, and even trying to camp with it, with the flag and stuff, it might be better on smaller maps, but Castle was definitely not the play to use this loadout. So my next loadout is actually one of my more favorite loadouts I came up with. The Flamethrower, Kingfish, Medkit, and Speed Boots. This loadout is tailor-made to be perfect for indoor fighting. The flamethrower is perfect for anyone that gets a little too close. The kingfish is more here for movement, not for its high damage output. The medkit's here because, oh my god, is the 130 heal very good. But let's tell you how to run this loadout. You gotta be inside, specifically either on dunes, one of the popular maps, by throwing all the bubbles inside of those containers. People love hiding in those to either heal or get some cover. Another great spot is also the house on Mafia. This house, people love to snipe on, but putting bubbles here inside all over it, no one can snipe on the roof. It is so easy to just camp that house. People wander in, take damage, and you kind of just delete them. It's this loadout's pretty simple, honestly. But it's all up to you if you want to use this loadout. You could always create your own loadout if you want to, but just give it a shot. And now time for the final loadout. Loadout C, the support. The support is, well, pretty simple. It's meant to be a support. It's got the ice gun, gas gun, and both of the packs. It's meant to be more used in Capture the Flag or any of the team-based modes, but sadly, due to the curse of this game, really, not many people were on when I was getting the footage for this, hence why you're stuck with dealing with B-roll footage at the moment, instead of, well, Capture the Flag, Point Cap, or King of the Hill. This loadout pretty much specializes in helping out your teammates get the kill. The gas gun's only in there so you have a reliable weapon that isn't just a freeze gun. You know, because the gas gun absolutely obliterates anyone in its path if they get too close. But that's beside the point. The loadout's main purpose is to make sure your teammates stay alive, can get kills, and to protect yourself. You still have some mobility with the packs, being able to literally jump, hit E, and crouch at the same time. And look, now you can fly. It's pretty simple, but the kit does have its problems. One of the other problems is with me playing on Mac is with the trackpad. You kind of need to aim with the freeze gun. Well, the A hit all 3 pellets so your enemies stay still for quite a while. But the other thing is it's kind of lack of movement. If those bugs weren't in the game with the medkit, and ammo pack, I would probably say this isn't the best loadout. But this game has a lot of weapons, and these were the only loadouts I found with, well, one of the worst weapons in the game. I really hope people could find better things with these. With this, not these. It's kind of late at night where I was recording this, so hint the reason why I sound so drowsy and shit, but oh well. Most base was on. Anyway, I just hope you guys can figure out better loadouts and maybe make this game a tad bit more popular so I'm not stuck using B-roll footage for main footage. That's oh well. Are we done now? Oh, thank God. Yeah, this video took practically all a week to make, and honestly, it was quite fun staying in Discord calls, talking to people while playing the game. Honestly, some footage I couldn't use due to, well, time restraints, kind of, because, I mean, I got school, I got other things going on in my life besides playing this game, but, oh my God, this game is definitely fun. I really do advise people to play it. But honestly, to God, did using this weapon kind of suck. Next time I want to make one of these videos, it's going to be about the Frenzy. The worst secondary in the game. We're gonna get through all the worst weapons and start talking about the better weapons. The mid tier, the high tier to, well, the meta. In fact, I might do more videos about this game, but wow, this kind of destroyed me. It's kind of late at night for me recording this shit, but that's all. Also, this is definitely not based off of Bad Weapon Academy. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Alright. That's all, folks. Have a great rest of your day. Well, actually, one more thing. I know I sound out of breath for most of these things. This is because I've been yawning during most of these takes, and it just makes me run out of breath. Okay, now truly have a rest of you guys' day.